Well, it's December again, and this is a month when a lot of people like to eat desserts that have spices in them, like the ubiquitous gingerbread cookie that we see all over the stores nowadays. Now, you might be familiar with the taste of gingerbread, but do you actually know what kinds of spices are in it? Today we're going to go through the 4 spices, and interestingly enough, they come from all 4 different parts of a plant: the roots, the shoots, the flowers, and the fruits. So starting at the bottom with ginger. Ginger is actually a spice that a long time ago was really only available in Europe, powdered or dried, because it wouldn't last on the long ocean voyages. So Europeans traditionally incorporated that dried ginger in a variety of baking dishes. Ginger actually consists of a rhizome, which is an underground stem. So it's not exactly a root, but it's close enough. The second part of a plant that you find in gingerbread is cinnamon. Cinnamon is actually a tropical tree, and the bark is actually peeled off in thin layers and rolled up. You can buy it in this form, and it's used in mulling spices, but you typically buy it ground up in a powder for use in your cookies. The third kind of plant part that you get in gingerbread are cloves. And the clove is actually basically an unopened flower bud. The very tip of it that's a little bit rounded, those are actually the petals. The spikes that you see around the edge, those are the sepals. And the stalk-like structure actually consists of the sepals and petals fused to the ovary of the flower. Cloves are typically available whole, but you can also get it ground up into a powder. Lastly, the fruits. The fruits of nutmeg and mace come from a different species of tropical tree, but actually they're found in the same plant. So the fruit of the nutmeg tree looks kind of like an apricot, and in the very center of it there's a hard stone-like fruit, which is the nutmeg, and around that fruit there is a kind of an orangey coating called an aril, and that's mace, which is actually a little bit more expensive than nutmeg because there's a lot less of it. So now that you know what the spices are, you can go out and thoroughly enjoy baking with them in some very delicious holiday baking.